request all the students to please occupy the seats. Good morning, sir. I request the guests to please occupy the seats on the dais, please. विद्या ददाति विनयं विनयद्यति पात्रतं पात्रतावत् धनं मोति दानत् धर्मः तथा सुखम. Meaning, knowledge imparts humility. From humility comes worthiness. From worthiness one attains prosperity, and from prosperity comes righteousness and happiness. A warm and cheerful morning to everyone. I, Rajani Tagorsi, Assistant Professor, Department of Civil Engineering, feel privileged to have opportunity to greet you all today. Let us now take a moment to connect with the divine and seek blessings for the wisdom, peace and success. I welcome Srishti and team to lead us in the invocation song.
ಗುಡಿ ಕಟ್ಟದೇನು ನೀರಲ್ಲಿ ಮೀನು ಅಡಿ ಮುಟ್ಟದೇನು ಆ ದೈವದಾಜ್ಞೆನೇ ಎಲ್ಲಾನು. ಹೇ ಶಾರದೆ ದಯಪಾಲಿಸು ಈ ಬಾಳನು ಬೆಳಕಾಗಿಸು. ಹೇ ಶಾರದೆ ದಯಪಾಲಿಸು ಈ ಬಾಳನು ಬೆಳಕಾಗಿಸು. ನಾಳೆಗಳ ದಾರಿಯಲಿ ನಂಬಿಕೆಯ ನೆಲೆಯಾಗಿರಿಸು. ಮುನ್ನಡೆಸು ಕೈ ಹಿಡಿದು ನಾವಾಡೋ ಪದ ಪದದಲ್ಲೂ ಸಂಚರಿಸು. ಹೂವಲ್ಲಿ ಜೇನು ಗುಡಿ ಕಟ್ಟದೇನು ನೀರಲ್ಲಿ ಮೀನು ಅಡಿ ಮುಟ್ಟದೇನು ಆ ದೈವದಾಜ್ಞೆನೇ ಎಲ್ಲಾನು. ಹೇ ಶಾರದೆ ದಯಪಾಲಿಸು ಈ ಬಾಳನು ಬೆಳಕಾಗಿಸು. ಹೇ ಶಾರದೆ.
Thank you, Srishti and team, for your beautiful prayer song. It's truly heartwarming to start on such a positive and spiritual note. Let's carry this energy forward as we proceed with our program. Now, I request Dr. Vaibhav Chhate, Professor and Head of the Civil Engineering Department, to welcome the gathering.
Namaskara. Good morning, distinguished guests, esteemed faculty members, proud parents, graduating students, and all our well-wishers. On behalf of Civil Engineering Department, it is my great pleasure to welcome you to this 8th Graduation Day 2024 ceremony. Today we gather here to celebrate the culmination of years of hard work, dedication, and perseverance that have brought our graduate to this momentous occasion. On this occasion, I would like to welcome our distinguished chief guest, Sri Vipul Surana, who is working as a vice president, heading the transit business AECOM India. And he is also our alumnus, distinguished alumnus, who is passed out from our college from the same civil engineering department, 1994 batch. We are very proud to have him to this occasion, and I welcome him. Thank you, sir. I extend a very warm welcome to our own beloved principal, Dr. M.S. Patil, sir, to this occasion. Thank you, sir. I welcome all the parents, graduating students to this 8th graduation day. As a head of civil engineering department, I stand before you with a sense of pride and accomplishment, witnessing the transformation that has taken place within our students over the course of time. Our department has always been committed to fostering an environment of academic excellence, innovation, and holistic development of the students. As our graduates embark a new chapter in their lives, I encourage them to carry forward the values and knowledge they have gained in this college. The challenges and opportunities that lie ahead are very vast. But at the same time, I have full confidence that each graduate is equipped with the skill sets and resilience to navigate for complexities of the world. To the parents and families, thank you for entrusting us with the education and growth of your loved ones. Your support has been invaluable, and today's celebration is a shared achievement. To the faculty members, thank you for your dedication and passion that you have in teaching. Because of that, you have shaped the minds of the graduating engineers. To the graduates, as you receive your well-deserved degrees today, remember that learning is a lifelong journey. So don't stop learning something new. Stay curious, embrace challenges, and continue to strive for excellence in all your endeavors. Once again, I welcome each one of you to this 8th graduation day, and I congratulate all the final year students for getting their B degree in civil engineering. Be proud to be civil engineer. Thank you.
Thank you for your warm welcome, sir. As we gather here today, let us take a moment to embrace the sacred tradition of lighting the lamp, a symbol of knowledge, wisdom, and the dispelling of the darkness. The light represents the triumph of knowledge over the ignorance, and as we light this lamp, may it brings peace, prosperity, and positivity into our lives. Let us all join in this auspicious ritual as I invite our dignitaries to come forward and light the lamp, marking the beginning of this event with the divine blessings and grace. I also request few of our students and parents to join for this lighting lamp. Thank you all. May I now request Dr. Shweta Patil, Associate Professor, Department of Civil Engineering, to introduce our esteemed Chief Guest, Shri Vipul Surana ji.
Good morning to one and all present. It gives me immense pleasure in introducing today's chief guest, Shri Vipul Surana, Vice President, Head, Transit Business of AECOM in India, and a proud alumnus of GIT Civil Engineering. Shri Vipul Surana graduated from Dharwad University in 1994. He subsequently pursued his post-graduation in structures from Indian Institute of Technology, Delhi in 1997. From 1997 to 2001, he has worked as senior engineer at Consulting Engineering Services Limited, New Delhi. From 2001 to 2003, he has worked as senior bridge engineer at Bechtel Limited, London. From 2003 to 2009 and from 2009 to 2014, he has worked as Associate Director at Helcro Sweden and Helcro CH2M Hill. He served as Director of Sales for Jacobs India from 2014 to 2016, where he played a major role in winning key projects with EPC contractors like FCONS and HCC. In April 2016, he moved from sales to operations as Director of Operations for Infrastructure for Jacobs India. He was responsible for the Global Design Center and had a role in selling India capability to internal Jacobs stakeholders across regions in UK and USA. After October 2017, he led both buildings and infrastructure domestic business for Jacobs in India, including sales. He developed key relationships with clients like Lodha, Reliance, Hiranandani, SPCL, SD Corp, DLF, IKEA, Taj Hotels, Wipro, and Shell. Currently, he is Vice President Head, Transit Business of AECOM in India. He has more than 900 employees reporting and is responsible for all sales and P&L for the business. He headed as project manager for Mumbai Coastal Road Project, one of the most prestigious projects of India. He is responsible for all key recruitment and client management across India and has a portfolio of key projects like Mumbai Line 3, MTHL, Pune Line 3, Maldives Bridge, Chennai Metro, Patna Metro, Kolkata Metro, Dubri Bridge, etc. He is also the ambassador, ED&I, for AECOM India. With this brief introduction, I present before you Shri Vipul Surana. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, ma'am, for introducing our esteemed chief guest so well. His impressive profile is truly hard to capture in just few words. Now, I humbly request Dr. M.S. Patil, Principal KLS GIT, to present a floral welcome to our esteemed chief guest, Shri Vipul Surana. Now, I request Professor Kanchan Kangli to extend floral welcome to Srimati Vanita Surana, who is here with us today to grace this occasion with her presence. Welcome you, ma'am. Now, I kindly invite Shri Vipul Surana ji to address our gathering.
Light change. Hello. So what do I say? I am so thrilled to be here after 30 years. I passed out in 1994 and married in 1999, and my wife has been telling me, can we go to Belagavi and see where you studied? So it took me 30 years to get her here, and thanks to Patil sir and Chate sir that I've got this privilege to be here, giving the degrees to all the graduates, and I can remember those days. It is an amazing feeling that finally we've done it, and I'm really happy and congratulating all of you, the proud parents, the faculty members here. I think it's an honor to be here and presenting what I've done for the last 30 years. And being an alumni, I'm very proud to be a alumnus of Gogte Institute of Technology and Harvard University. So what I've done is I've just trying to present my career and my family and the way we do it so in corporate we are given these days the presentations get very, they're too busy in slides. So what we are told is we should do it in pictorial form. So what we are told is in 10 minutes or 15 minutes present whatever you want to do as a career, as a family. And the other thing that's changed in corporate world is you don't talk only technical. Otherwise it gets too boring. So what I've tried to do is I've tried to capture my 30 years or whatever I could in 10 minutes. And I'll try and show it the way we do it in corporate. So if you allow me, once again, congratulations to all the students, and I'll be very happy to meet any one of you who's interested after this to understand what you should do, what career confusions you have. I'll be happy to spend 10-15 minutes with all of you and give you any other advice or recommendations that you need. But we'll start with, so this is my family, my charming mother in the middle. My father is no more. He was a professor in IIT Delhi. I'll get his slide later. Oh, sorry. So my charming mother, my wife Vanita, the two boys Rishabh and Aryant. One is passed out from BITS Pilani. The elder one, he's in KPMG now, and the younger one is doing his computer science in Edinburgh, UK. So now the memory lane. I'll show you. I existed in Belagavi. These are the memories of Belagavi. So I think, how do I point? Does the pointer work? No, it doesn't. Sorry, how does the pointer work? Yeah. So this is me sitting on railway track at third gate. I think this is Chidambaram third gate. That's where I used to live in Bhagyanagar, I think. This is the stage which we used to have. We didn't have the privilege of having this kind of a hall in Gogte about 30 years ago. So this was a hall in the main building where we used to have our functions. And I was Mr. Civil that year. So I just thought I'll boast off that I was actually doing well there also. And this is the fun part. When you are studying, you should have fun also. So we were all going to Goa from Belagavi on bikes, which none of our professors used to like, but we used to. We were being North Indians, we would always do all this, and the professors were never happy with all of us. They thought we were trying to bigado the local students, but that is the way we were, and we used to enjoy our life also. So that's the old memory lane of Belagavi. Okay, now a bit of, I think what you all must be thinking is, as a career, what will happen, where am I in this part of the situation of my life, what do I do? So I think these are some of the things which I would recommend, which has brought me to where I am today. So first of all, you must all, if you want to stay in this line, do a master's. That is my recommendation. If you are a graduate, that's my first recommendation. Secondly, travel as much as you can. So staying in Belgaum is good, but if you travel, you will see different diversifications, different facets of life, which will make you grow laterally. So just doing technical work is not good enough if you want to do very well in your career. So traveling, and traveling not for work, but traveling to get exposure to different cities in India, globally, whatever you can, that will give you a growth in terms of a personality. That's important. Patience. Now, when I graduated and I got my first job at 3,000 rupees that time, I was thinking, boss, this is going to be crazy. I will never grow. And, I used to see all these big people doing good things. But if you have patience, you will get there. So just be patient, have some sense of confidence in yourself, you will get there. So that's the third attribute I will all request you to have. The fourth one is international exposure. So once you start working, a lot of people have a tendency to stay with their parents, stay in their hometown. It's a cozy environment. You'll always have a reason. My parents are not well, my sister needs support, all this and that. But I think somewhere you have to be thinking about yourself also and get that international exposure or go out. So, you can go for a bit and come back. So I went to UK for 10 years, I came back because my parents needed me. But that international exposure always helps, and that will make you grow, and that will give you the delta or the differentiator which you need in the industry. So I think that's another thing which I would all request. If you get a chance, you will have a lot of people, your parents will always want to near you. So ignore that. I'm not saying ignore the parents. You always come back for them. Whenever they need, come twice a year. But take that bold step, go out and come back. That's the way I did it, and it helps you grow in the industry. Then practical knowledge. I think all of you've done your courses, you've done your classes and all. But I think to the young students, I will say the practical knowledge is very important. WL²/8 is always important in structures, but how does the structure behave, where the reinforcement should be, what is the expectation, all that you should not be dependent on the black or the computer that this is the result I've got, put reinforcement on the other side without understanding the structure behavior. So I think practical knowledge will give you a lot of confidence in terms of what you are expected to do in the industry. You should, by seeing a drawing, you should know whether this drawing looks right or not. So, the numbers can say something, you've put a wrong minus sign in your software and you get the results opposite. You should be able to understand there's some major error. That's my next request. And concepts. I think concepts, everyone has to have strong concepts, otherwise they'll not be able to do well. So this is, I didn't have my father on the first slide. So this is my father. He's always been my mentor. He was a professor in IIT Delhi. He was teaching structures and bridges. I decided that I'm not that brilliant, so I will go to the industry side of the same thing. So there's a bridge. He taught bridges and I executed bridges. That's the only difference. So I continued his profession, but I did the execution part. He was teaching, and when I was doing masters in IIT, I can tell you, a lot of professors gave me pressure that you are his son. Why don't you know this? I kind of gave up. I couldn't bear that tension, and I thought I can never go in the teaching line. So I decided to go in the professional side or the execution side. This is one Dr. Abdul Kalam's saying, and I always believe that you have to be a differentiator. So my father was always passive, working, research oriented, and when I would go to a meeting room, I would announce that I'm existing in this room, and I would be very vocal and dominant. I wouldn't say dominant, but visible in any place where I am. So that's why I believe in this, and this is a very good phrase, and I really like this. So, okay, where did this go? Yeah, so this is my career in 30 years. So I started with India, that's the Taj Mahal. I went to UK for 10 years. While in UK, I went to Malaysia to do the Penang Widening Bridge for 6 months. I was in Korea for doing the Incheon Sea Crossing, again an amazing bridge, one of the best projects I've ever worked on. Then UAE, I did the fountain views in front of Burj Khalifa. That was another secondment from UK. Came back to UK, and then finally back in India heading AECOM. So this is my career in terms of international exposure. So in all, about 14 years of international career in 30 years is this graph, this drawing showing this. So now I think for anyone to be successful, I think there are two attributes. Everything else is important. You don't get success if you've not done well in education, if you've not done the basics right. But these two things for me make a lot of difference. One is time management and the other is communication. If you can do these two things in your life, you are sorted in terms of growing and growing in the industry. I'm assuming a lot of you will be in the industry, so I keep saying the industry. So I think if you can keep these two things in mind, time management and communication, you will do very well. And that's my request, that keep that in mind, especially time management. Communication is okay, it's important, but time management is super important. So just keep these two things in mind. Okay, now when I was growing and as a civil engineer, I was given a full, kind of project excellence courses during my company career. And these are the attributes as a civil engineer you should be circling around if you want to head a business or if you want to do well in your corporate world. So again, leadership, commercial assets. So it's not about only doing the technical part, you have to understand commercial. So if you get a job, if you don't know what the client is asking and the client is very good and you are also very good, you will keep on doing the services free. You cannot do that, so you have to be commercial acumen also. You need to understand that this is not in our scope, we need to get a variation, things like that. So again, in the industry, commercial knowledge is very important. Safety is an amazing, differentiator, and I would say India is still 30 years behind the West world. We say we've got all these safety hoardings and we've got on all sites, we show safety hoardings and we understand safety, but actually we don't. And as an example, I will say there was a mock drill in one of the malls in Delhi, and the next day the headlines in the newspaper was only 3 people died. Now that's a joke. If you do a mock drill and you write in the newspaper only 3 people died, that's the biggest joke we can give to our community. So I think we are about 20-30 years behind in safety culture, but I think that's another facet you must know as a civil engineer. Safety is everyone's responsibility. You will have a safety officer, but safety is everyone's responsibility. If you see something wrong on the site, you must tell the site inspector or the safety officer that you need something to be done about this. That's why I give a lot of importance to safety. Project management is obvious. Site exposure again is important, and contracts, the commercial part and the understanding the contract which you are executing. So these are some of the key assets if you want to grow and do and lead the business finally in your career. These all facets have very good or important role in your career. Again, constructive feedback. So when you will be in the industry, when you're growing, you'll have bosses, they'll give you some feedback. So today's generation, my son, he's in KPMG. Suppose his boss tells him something. He will come back and today's generation is very impulsive. They'll be happy to resign in 1 minute. They'll be happy to, what the hell, why is he told me this? But I can tell you, again, I keep telling you, feedback, constructive feedback, patience is very important. Just be calm. There's always a reason. If your boss is good and if he's giving you feedback, take it in the right spirit. That's my advice to you. So this is the most proud moment of my life. So we did the Incheon Sea crossing in Korea. And we finished it and we came back to UK. And we were told well done and I got a promotion and things like that. But after 6 months, I got to know there was a museum made at one end of the bridge and my name was put on that museum. So I still haven't gone back, like I've come 30 years after to Belagavi. One day I'll go back and see my name on that museum. So that's a proud moment, and these are small things, again, very motivational, and that tell you that what you're doing is something good for the industry, something good for mankind and well-being. So I think these things motivate us, and this is another reminder that when you grow, you should always give a tap to the back to someone who's doing well. Just don't say that, it's not important. Everything, even a small tap in the back if someone has done well, helps him stay motivated. So I think motivation is another thing which I would keep reminding everyone. Motivate yourself, motivate the team members, motivate your bosses, motivate your peers and your subordinates. I think motivation is a very important thing in your life. If you stay positive, motivated, you will always do well. So this was a good motivation for me, and I keep seeing this, that things can do, you can do well, and you can always get some feedback later also. Okay, so this, I think how much time do I can speak forever. You have to tell me 5 more minutes? Okay, so this is another thing. So in career, you will always get some difficult decisions to make. So as Professor, madam was introducing me, I was always in operations doing my engineering, and suddenly I got an offer from Jacobs, where the board member who was taking an interview said, you have a good news and a bad news. The good news is you are hired, and the bad news is you will have to shift from operations to sales. Now, this was a total surprise for me because I have never done sales. And sales to me is like wo sabun bechne aa raha hai, and ये जो घर में घंटी बजा रहा, I was never very comfortable taking that offer. But then I thought, this is such a big company, if they're giving me this, they must have thought of something. So I was very upfront. I told that I have never done sales. They said, we have confidence in you, go for it. So what I'm trying to emphasize on this slide is, you need to take some bold decisions if you want to grow. And that bold decision will be uncomfortable decision, but take that, and if you are confident about yourself, you will succeed. So that's another message here. You will have to take some very bold decisions in life. Once you've done that, if you are successful, you will make the differentiator. This is my father bought a Gaushala in Udaipur. So this is, you must, other than what you do in your daily life, you must have one or two passions in life. So I've got a Gaushala, we've got 110 cows there, and we are doing some great ESG things. So we make out of the cow dung, we do some logs which are used in cremation of people in Udaipur now. So this is in our hometown Udaipur. We are from Udaipur as a family. So the logs are used for cremation these days instead of the trees and wood. And we are also making some pots from the cow dung. So these are the two, good give back to the mankind. So we are really working hard on this. We've got 110 cows now in that Gaushala. I promote a lot of civil engineering, and I'm here to promote civil engineering. I'm saying that just don't shift your branch. If you've done civil engineering, stay to the core. The infrastructure business is in the boom. Modi 3.0 is going to invest a lot of things in infrastructure. Go out of Belagavi for a while, get the exposure, then do a startup, come back. But I just keep reminding you, go out. It's not about staying in Belagavi and just thinking that everything will happen. You need to take that bold step. Doesn't mean you leave Belagavi, come back. Okay, now a bit about, I'll slip through these slides because this is all about AECOM, and I think you can all Google it and you'll get it. So this is we're delivering the world, delivering a better world is the theme of AECOM. So AECOM is number one in the world in terms of water, transportation, general building and environmental engineering. We're number one, top 10 companies, most future and most wanted company in the world. So I think this is all about Belagavi. I can give the presentation to sir, and whoever wants to see can see all the things, or you can Google, you'll get everything. In India, we've got about 3,000 people in India in AECOM, and these are the office locations. Again, transportation is the biggest business, 740, and out of that, transit has 900 people which report into me. So transit is a part of transportation. We've got aviation and ports as other verticals. Again, some of the key projects, 13 metros in India we've done. All these, I'm not going to read them, you can quickly scan through this. Some of the key projects. So I'm also double hatting as the team leader for Coastal Road. Who've been to Mumbai? Has anyone been to Mumbai recently? Someone should raise their hand. See, you're all going to stay in Belagavi forever. You need to be traveling, man. So you need to go to see Mumbai. Mumbai has changed like anything in the last 4 or 5 years. So Coastal Road is where I am stationed at the moment. I'm doing this as the team leader. This is MTHL Mumbai Trans Suburban. At least you can Google and see what as civil engineers we're delivering to the country. And you will be proud of being a civil engineer, and you can continue this as a career is my message here. Line 3, the Wall Street in New York said it is the most audacious project in the world. They announced it in New York. And why they say this is because in Mumbai, the most densely populated city, we were able to do 20 tunnels, and about how many kilometers of tunnel? Endless. And that is why they said it's the most audacious, a functional city, and we were able to do underground tunneling all along. That was amazing, and the Wall Street gave us such a big statement for us. This is another design we are doing in the Maldives. So this bridge is 6.7 kilometers, and we are doing the detail engineering for this, for the Maldives government. The funding is being done by Modi government. That's why we could go for this project. And this is my 50th birthday, so my whole life is summarized here. So I've done that enough about myself. So this is when I was 1 year old, and this is when I was 50 years old. I'm 52 now. And that's about, thank you. So I think this is a bit about me and a bit about what I would really want all of you to think about as you're in a very critical juncture of your life. You've just passed out, you want to grow, you are confused, you might be confused. I'm not saying you are all confused, but you might want to think about what you want to do. I can tell you this field is very good. If you take the right steps, if you do the right things, you will succeed. So I'm just wishing you all the best of luck. I've given my card and my numbers to your H of the department, Professor Chete, and the principal. If you need any consultations or anything, I'm always available over a phone. And I'm available today also if you want to get in touch with me. Thank you, sir, for giving me this opportunity. Thank you, sir. And I'm really happy that I'm back after 30 years. And I'll be happy to come again whenever you all want. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable words. Your insightful thoughts and inspiring message have truly enriched this occasion, and we are grateful for the wisdom that you have shared with us today. Thank you, sir. I now invite Adarsh Belaskar to share his journey with us.
Good morning to one and all present here, respected dignitaries, faculty members, parents, and my dear friends. I've had the opportunity of standing here and speaking on the podium for a lot of times, but today is a very special day, as today marks a remarkable milestone in my life, and I am overwhelmed with gratitude. I want to extend my deepest thanks to my loving parents, because of whose sacrifices, support, and guidance I am capable enough of standing here today. A big round of applause to all the parents that are sitting here today. To the esteemed faculty and management of KLS Gogte Institute of Technology, I thank you for providing me with a nurturing environment that fostered my growth. Your expertise, mentorship, and dedication helped me shape into a confident civil engineer today. To my incredible friends, who are now family, who have always been my pillar of support. To the batchmates, I will cherish the memories we have shared. From late night study sessions to laughter-filled moments, you have made this journey unforgettable, and especially my friends from the C Division. I am honored to have had the opportunity to serve as the General Secretary of KLS GIT for the term 2023-24, and I am proud of what we have achieved together throughout the whole tenure, representing our college, winning and bringing glory to the institute throughout events and technical events and cultural fests organized by colleges across India. As I close this chapter and embark on a new journey, I carry with me lessons, experiences, and friendships that will last with me forever. Thank you everyone for being an integral part of my academic journey, and as I conclude my speech, I will leave you with the words I resonate the most. Our future hasn't been written yet. No one's is. Your future is whatever you make it. So make it a good one. For one last time, Adarsh Belaskar, General Secretary 23-24, signing off. Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Now I call upon Akash Honkle to share his thoughts and experience with us.
Respected Chief Guest, distinguished faculty, esteemed parents and fellow graduates, good morning. It is both an honor and privilege to stand before you as a proud graduate of the Civil Engineering Department. As we gather to celebrate this significant milestone, we find ourselves filled with gratitude, reflection, and excitement for the future that lies ahead. First and foremost, I would like to express my heartfelt thanks to our respected professors and mentors. Your wisdom, patience, and commitment to teaching have not only shaped our academic journey, but also instilled in us the values of diligence, integrity, and innovation. The foundation you have laid for us will guide us as we take on the challenges of the real world. To our families and friends, thank you for your unwavering support. Your sacrifices, encouragement, and belief in our potential have been the pillars of our success. We owe this moment to your constant presence and love. As civil engineers, we are entrusted with a responsibility greater than just building structures. We are the architects of progress, the creators of infrastructure that supports communities, the problem solvers who shape the world around us. Whether it's designing sustainable buildings, improving transportation networks, or providing safe water systems, the work we do will have a lasting impact on society for generations to come. Today marks the end of one chapter, but it is also the beginning of a new one. The skills and knowledge we have gained will enable us to not only solve the problems of today, but to innovate for the challenges of tomorrow. As we step into the professional world, we must embrace the values of collaboration, ethical practice, and lifelong learning. The journey ahead will require resilience, determination, and adaptability, but I have no doubt that we as civil engineers are prepared to meet these challenges head on. As we look forward to building the world of the future, let us remember the words of the great civil engineer John A. Roebling. The greatest achievement is not in never falling, but in rising again after you fall. With this spirit, let us push the boundaries of possibility and contribute meaningfully to the world around us. Finally, to my fellow graduates, congratulations. This moment, the culmination of years of hard work, determination, and sacrifice. As we embark on our professional journeys, let us always remember the pride of being civil engineers and the responsibility that comes with it. Thank you. May our future endeavors be successful, impactful, and inspiring. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Thank you, Akash. Now I invite Madan Gurav to share his cherished memories with us.
We all have the same 24 hours, but how we use them defines who we are. Good morning, everyone. Respected principal, professors, families, guests, and also my dear friends. Firstly, a big thank you to our professors. You have been more than teachers, you have been our guides and supporters, and you have taught us not just lessons from books, but also important lessons for life. Thank you for your patience and encouragement. And my dear friends from C Division, I wish someone from juniors play our farewell video. Thank you. You made these years unforgettable, from group studies and sleepless nights to chai breaks and endless laughters. You were my biggest support system. Thank you for being there through it all. I wish this farewell is not just a goodbye to our college days and can never be for our friendship. I wish everyone a bright future. Let's make our parents and professors proud. Lastly, I thank all my professors once again who taught us every good structure needs a good foundation, not just in studies but also in life. Thank you.
Today is a significant milestone marking the hard work and dedication of our students. The degree certificates we are about to award represent not just academic success but also perseverance and growth. These certificates symbolize the challenges overcome and the knowledge gained along the way. As we distribute these degrees, we celebrate the commitment and achievement of each student. May this moment inspire them to continue their journey towards success and bright future. Let us begin this event by expressing our heartfelt gratitude to the KLS management for their generous support. The management is awarding cash prizes to the year-wise toppers of 10,000 rupees for the first rank holders, 8,000 for the second rank holder, and 5,000 for the third rank. This initiative recognizes and encourages academic excellence. Let us give a huge round of applause to show our appreciation for their continued support and commitment to the student success. I now request our dignitaries to kindly do the honors. Now I request Dr. K.P. Tejasvi to take over.
Thank you, Madam. To begin with, the toppers list for MTech in Structural Engineering, first rank goes to Shanta Boli. Second rank, Vaishnavi Kamble. Third rank, Devendra Shinde. Coming to the toppers list for BE in Civil Engineering, first rank goes to Savita. Second rank, Samruddhi G. Third rank, Mohammad Lais Bhagwan. From BE first year, first rank goes to Annapurna. Second rank, Sejal. Third rank, Shreya. From BE second year, first rank goes to Rudra. Second rank, Tanjila. Third rank, Jyoti. From BE third year, first rank goes to Yuvraj. Second rank, Prajwal. Third rank, Chandrika. From BE fourth year, first rank, Mohammad Lais Bhagwan. Second rank, Dopeshwar Yuvraj. Third rank, Samruddhi G. Fagare. From MTech first year, first rank goes to Veeranna. Second rank, Sushmita Patil. Third rank, Vinay Patil.
Adarsh Balaskar of Civil Engineering Department and the former General Secretary of College is been appreciated by the management of KLS GIT for successful and smooth conduction of the cultural and technical events in and around GIT. Now, I call upon Adarsh Balaskar to collect appreciation letter from the honored dignitaries.
Now starting with PG students, I call upon the following students to collect the degree certificates. Arpita, Karthik Hiremat, Majid Hussain, Mohammad Sadiq, Naushin Khanapuri, Nesar, Nidhi Chaugle, Priya Makhani, Sanjana BM, Shivani Nayak, Shruti Teli. Next, Shubham Patil. Now coming to Bachelor of Engineering in Civil Engineering, I call upon the following students to collect the degree certificates. Shrikant Bisirotti, Abhinandan, Aditya Nemagowda, Aishwarya, Akhilesh Belagavi, Akshata, Altaf, Asha Hanji, Bharat Rathod, Devdaj Patil, Dopeshwar Yuvraj, Gitesh Dani, Kiran Jarali, किशोर चौहान, मणिकंठा, मंजुनाथ, मंजुनाथ सागर, नेहा लंगोटी, निकिता कंबार, पंचम शेट्टी, प्रफुल्ल, प्रतीक्षा तोपन्नवर, प्रेम शिरूर, प्रेम कुमार, प्रीतम, प्रियंका वालीकर, पृथ्वीराज पाटिल, रक्षिता दोडमनी, रोहित, रोहित पाटिल, सागर कुंभार, संगमेश, शशांक, शाश्वत होसमनी, शिल्पा, शिल्पा मानवर, शिवम शिंदे, श्रवण, Sriraksha, Spurti, Sudeep, Tarun Shetty, Veena, Vijay Reddy, Vinayak, Yash Patil, Yasha, Shivanand, Adarsh, Vadiraj, Mahesh Kumar, Abhishek, Aditya, Akash, Al-Rakab, Aniket, Aiden, Chetan, Daneshwari, Darshan, Harshada, Harshita, Gnanasai, Kedar, Madan,
मधु, मंजुनाथ किलारी, मेघा सौरभ, निंगनगौड़, परवीन, तिम्मापुर, प्रगति बाबण्णवर, प्रमोद कुमार लडगी, प्रतिभा बेरडी, राजेश्वर, रवींद्र कुशालकर, रौनक पाटिल, संदीप गडकरी, सनील कामत, संकेत होसूर, सिद्धार्थ गडद, स्नेहा सिंदगी, सृष्टि शंकर गौड़ा, स्टेफी पाटिल, विश्वजीत बन्नूर, यश धोरे, प्रणव शर्मा, अनुराग पाटिल, अभिषेक, मेघा पूजारी, शिवानंद दंडीन, किरण तक्कण्णवर, अभिनंदन मोरे, आकाश अंकली,